I haven't got long.
Why?
I've got to go and see about the flat.
Have you got the money sorted out?
Later, eh?
Oh. Hi.
Morning.
Hiya.
Tough day yesterday.
Yes, it was.
Austin's decided to make a full statement.
Lily, hi.
Hi. Where's Darcy?
Carry on.
Okay. Come on, babe.
You okay?
We're gonna... Come on. What did the sentence say?
He told me everything Austin's done. He covered up for that murderer.
Still can't believe it.
But it's true, isn't it? He admitted it. So I'm finished.
And
I'm finished.
I don't blame you, sweetheart.
But what?
Well, at least he's doing the right thing now.
And where does that leave us, eh? Where does that leave us? What about me? And Darcy and you? I don't even want to think about him anymore. How could he do that to his own brother?
Julie, I know.
And then just lie to us all?
Look, he's the only son I've got now. And I don't think I even know him anymore.
I hate him so much. So much.
I know. I know.
You all right?
Uh-huh. Can I just ask you something?
Yeah?
What do you think about illegal immigrants using the NHS? Thanks for that.
Right, that's the music sorted. I've got the lyrics. Recordings tomorrow night, so game on.
Amazing.
Just need to get everyone together for rehearsal.
Good luck with that.
Look, it'll just be for 1 hour straight after work. Would you mind spreading the word for me? Thanks, H.
Thanks. Good morning, madam. How can I help you?
Oh, I'd like to report a crime, please.
Yes, so I hear. What sort of crime?
Theft.
Okay.
£20,000.
Mr. Adewole, if you would proceed.
Could you state your name and address?
Austin Lonsdale.
You'll need to speak up.
Austin Lonsdale.
And your address?
27 lessons, Corp.
Once again, please.
It's 27 lessons, Corp.
The money was for a flat deposit, but when he'd got it, that was it. Off like a shot. I can't believe I'd been that stupid.
Don't be too hard on yourself. It happens more than you think.
You know the worst of it? It was all my own fault. I kept kidding myself that he loved me.
Did he say he did?
When he had to. I was very down after my husband went. Tony just gave me that confidence back. Made me feel like I was worth something again.
Did he try and gain access to any of your bank accounts?
No.
Any physical force or abuse?
No.
Did he try and threaten you at all?
Only when he said that if he couldn't find the money, he'd have to go.
So, in actual fact, Linda, you gave him the money voluntarily?
Well, I had to practically force it on him at the end, or so I thought. But that's what he does. He gets into your head, and then you feel sorry for him. But now, I just want to kill him.
I have to say, it's not going to be easy to bring charges.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's your word against his.
His word. Look, I don't care about the money. It's gone. I've lost it. I just want him stopped. So nobody else has to suffer. I mean, it's just not right, is it?
Okay. And where were you, exactly?
In the car park.
And how far away from the incident?
I don't know.
Mr. Lonsdale?
Apart from here to that dock.
So, about 20 feet then?
Yeah, but they couldn't see me.
But you had a clear view?
Yeah.
And what did you see?
Some brother gets stabbed.
And what was your reaction? What did you do?
Nothing.
You did nothing.
I just froze, didn't I?
You froze.
It was... I don't know, it was like a film or something, all the blood all over him. And the doctor trying to stop it. It didn't seem real. It couldn't be happening, but it was. It's my own brother. Lying there. I thought he was dead. I just stood there. Like a coward.
And do you know who it was who stabbed him? Is that person in court today?
It's him.
Speak up, please.
It's him! Braden Jennings, he killed my brother!
Dragging me down here. What am I supposed to have done here?
How about obtaining money by deception?
From who?
You know who, Linda Fairhurst.
What? Well, the same Linda Fairhurst who's been following me around for months, stalking me. Phoning me day and night, taking pictures, screaming at me in the street.
Now, why would she do that?
I don't know. She can't stand me being with anyone else.
You reckon?
I'm telling you, mate. I should be the one bringing charges.
Sorry, just to remind you, we did discuss a solo.
Did we?
So, just to be clear, we're all singing both songs.
Well, if there's a choice, I would
No,
much rather...
there's not a choice. Jimmy, can you just hang on a sec? Wait there. Thank you.
Well, I have to admit, you cannot beat Silent Night.
Oh, yeah, in the original German. Fantastisch.
Oh, no. Give me Shaky any time.
No. Christmas is about tradition.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht.
Yeah, no, but it's more than this. It's more with it, trendy.
Shakin' Stevens.
Yes, we'll go in, you know, in the party mood, having a laugh.
That's what I was afraid of.
Sid, I'm starving.
Right, okay, those are the lyrics. We'll be gathering in the staff room, okay?
Oh, no, I can't come now.
Yeah, no way.
No, I've got to eat as well, so...
No, at 6.
Whoa, 6 p.m? As in 6 p.m. after work?
Yeah, tonight, okay?
For how long?
Does it have to be,
I'll see you all there later, guys. Thank you.
Where did you meet her?
Dating site.
No, where did you physically meet her?
Manchester earlier.
And you were buying a flat?
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a place up there.
And what stopped you?
She was cracking up.
In what way?
Wouldn't let me go out on my own, have any mates. Started checking me phone, going through me pockets, you know. I think it was all down to her husband. Went off with some Latvian bird.
Nothing to do with you, then?
So, in the end, I just legged it down here for all the good it did.
And she followed you?
Mate, she's obsessed.
What about the money?
Yeah, well, she did help me out a bit.
How much?
When I get back on my feet, see about paying it back, OK.
No time soon, though, eh?
Well, it's not as if she's struggling, is it, eh? Not like I am. Still have to fork out for me wife and kids.
Do they know where you get your money from?
Well, funnily enough, they never ask as long as the checks keep coming in.
What is this? Your missus got rid of you, so now you take it out on every woman you meet?
No one put a gun to her head.
Doesn't mean you didn't swindle her, though.
Hey, it's every man for himself out there, didn't you know? It's dog eat dog, mate. Plenty of dogs about.
I'll be seeing you then.
Don't hold your breath.
No further questions.
Mr. Lonsdale, how long have you been in this alleged gang? Specifically, please. And may I remind you that you are under oath?
Oh, I don't know, a year or so.
And in that time, how often have you witnessed acts of violence?
A few times.
And what did they entail? Well, have you witnessed beatings, for example, or other knife crimes?
Yeah, I've seen people get caught.
So why were you so shocked when the same thing happened to Reese? So shocked, in fact, that you could just stand back and do nothing while your own brother lay dying on the ground.
I just was.
Because it all happened so fast. Like a film or something.
Yes.
And in the week since then, were you still paralyzed with fear, in a catatonic state? No, of course you weren't, because you were too busy leading the campaign of violence and intimidation which followed, were you not?
Objection, Your Honour.
Overruled.
We would all like to hear what your witness has to say.
And were there drugs involved in this criminal life of yours?
I suppose.
Of which you presumably availed yourself. Have you ever taken drugs? Marijuana?
Yeah, a few times.
Meaning what? Well, 10 times, 20, 50, 100? Every week, every day?
I don't know.
Perhaps so often that your memory has become impaired, along with the rest of your mental capacity.
Objection.
I am merely trying to establish the reliability of your witness.
Objection overruled.
A witness who, may I remind the jury, colluded in the abduction of a 5-year-old child, by his own admission. And all for the benefit of someone who he claims killed his own brother.
So, did he even deny it?
No, not really. But he did say that he intends to pay you back sometime in the future.
Do you believe that?
No. He says that you followed him down here.
I paid someone to find him.
And that you are harassing him, I'm afraid.
Surprise, surprise.
And that you showed excessive behaviour.
Well, not half as excessive as I'd like it to be.
I'm sorry, Linda, but he's even talking about a restraining order.
Well, I'm just going to have to face up to it. Being a total idiot, that's all there is to it.
Unless there's any more information you can tell me.
Well, I can tell you who's going to be swindled next, if she hasn't been already.
And when precisely did it happen, this Damascene conversion of yours? When did you decide to overcome your unquestioning gang loyalty and lifelong contempt for the police and come forward with these accusations?
Yesterday.
And why was that?
I didn't want him to get away with it, did I?
Even if it meant foregoing the idyllic family life you'd planned?
Mm-hmm.
Because you do realise you've incriminated yourself here, and in consequence could face a lengthy prison term.
Of course.
But such is your sudden rush of conscience and newfound civic duty.
I have to, don't I?
And why is that?
For my brother.
Or perhaps there is a more plausible explanation. That you wish to shift the blame onto my client, rather than face these charges yourself.
No.
Because far from being a mere innocent bystander, you were in fact the sole instigator of these crimes.
No.
And may well have been your own brother's murderer yourself.
No!
And now you're plainly lying under oath.
Objection, Your Honour!
And have been doing since you took the stand.
This is pure speculation.
I'm not lying, I'm not!
A firm heart!
Mr. Lonsdale, I put it to you that your whole account is nothing more than a pack of lies, designed to save your own skin. Am I right?
You know what? I don't care anymore. You can do what you want with me.
I'm sure the court is well aware of that.
But it was him who killed my brother. It was him. Brydon James killed my brother. It was him.
Order in this court!
How did you get on?
Yeah, it's mine if I want it.
What about the money?
Nearly there. I reckon they got another buyer coming in tomorrow.
Oh.
No sweat. I'll make some calls.
Look, I've got some put aside. It's no problem.
I can't take it, sweetheart.
It's just sitting in the bank.
No way. Worst comes to the worst, to just get somewhere cheaper, you know. Go back up north.
You're going nowhere.
Come in.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have been presented with a considerable amount of evidence during the course of this trial, and I must advise you to be cautious when considering it. Any witness who has identified a person can be mistaken, even when they are sure they are right. I'm now going to ask you to retire to the jury room. I must remind you that whilst you are considering the evidence, you should not take into account anything that has not been presented in this courtroom.
Me, 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 me. La, 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 la.
Is Ruba coming? I think she's on a call out or something.
Right.
Sorry, sorry.
Oh, well, this is going to be chaos.
Sorry.
Right, OK, thank you, everyone, for coming. Al, thank you. Right, what I'd like to do is separate into two. So, could we have Valerie, Al and Jimmy on this side, and does everyone else just want to take a seat over here?
On what basis, exactly?
Well, I thought we could separate, you know, the main singers.
Hang on, we're all singing, aren't we?
No, I'm not singing. I'm going to sound like a strangulated cat, so I'm just going to be in the video.
Yeah, from those who just want to, you know, do more background.
Well, you do know that Dr. Carter was in the Mikado.
Yeah, that's not really singing, though.
I beg your pardon?
Well, technically.
If you knew how hard I worked...
Could you not do that? Because very nearly got her off then.
Do you know what? I've had enough of this already.
No, Emma, please, wait, please.
Well, what's the point if I'm just bringing up the numbers?
No, we need everyone we've got, don't we, you know, for the video.
Oh, right, so what does it make me then? An extra?
No, of course not, don't be silly.
Just let her go.
No, this is a team thing, OK? We all need to do our bit, all right?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is it all right if Rob comes along tomorrow?
What for?
Oh, because he likes to sing songs.
Oh, well, why don't we get the patients involved while we're at it?
Yeah, or Valerie's cat.
Me! Valerie!
Look what you've done now!
Sorry, Sid, which is my solo bit?
I do still feel bad about this, you know.
Well, don't. Don't want to hear another word about it. There. All done.
You had a marvel.
Come here. Here.
You spoil me, you do.
Oh, don't I just?
So, you're going to come and help me with the decorating then?
I might just buy you a pot plant.
And I'm going to buy you some lunch. Tomorrow, when it's all signed off.
And we can go round to your place for a change.
Fine. If you don't mind roofing it. Got to get me skates on.
Is that it?
Estate agents. Should still be open.
I thought we were celebrating.
Well, I don't want to take any chances. Thank you, love.
Oh, love now, is it?
Never know your luck.
So you've packed already? You going anywhere nice?
What's it to you?
She made mincemeat out of him.
Didn't she just? But I reckon she went too far.
Do you think we shouldn't have talked him into it?
He was telling the truth. They could see that.
Are you sure?
As sure as I can be for RoboCop. It's gonna be okay. You've done everything you can. And whatever happens, you've been brilliant.
Thanks, Tom. I have got neighbours, you know.
Yeah, sorry about that. But I do need to ask you some questions.
About what?
About Mr. Albright here.
Tell him to clear off.
What's he supposed to have done?
Has he asked you for a loan? For a flat, maybe, a deposit?
He was just going to the estate agents.
With his suitcases?
Don't listen to him.
This is not the first time Mr. Albright's done this, obtaining money through deception.
Miriam, it's not true.
Has he asked you for money?
You lying pig!
Okay, well, okay, calm down.
Right, well, that's assault for a start.
Don't wait in the hall.
I'll get him!
Calm down.
You see?
All right.
She's another one.
Go in the hallway.
You filthy lying!
Okay, that's enough. So you have given him some money?
£12,000. Just like that.
You know, it is possible with all the information that we've already got.
Well, I'm never going to get that back now, am I?
And the information that you could give us, that we can prove that there's a pattern. His MO, if you like.
Oh, and just how am I going to do that?
Well, you'd have to give us a statement.
Oh, don't be so stupid. There's no way I can go to court. And he knows it.
And why is that?
Oh, why do you think? Because I'm married, you fool. Well, I can either lose that or everything. Just lose everything.
I'm going to go and have a word. You better check your bank.
Oh, look, it's already gone through. Look, one word to my husband. That's all it would take. So let him just keep the rotten money and go.
Gonna go now.
I'm going to keep my eye on you.
Yeah, right. Better luck next time, eh? Mate.
Everyone! Okay, well, that's exactly what rehearsals are for, isn't it?
Japs, you were a little bit flat at the end there.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you were as flat as a flatworm.
It's been run over.
By a steamroller. Now, Jimmy's from Wales. They're born with perfect pitch. Show 'em.
Everyone!
Everyone!
Nearly. Aisha, I can't really hear you, darling.
Is it any wonder?
Yeah, do not blame me.
I can't hear myself think.
No. What she means is, not everyone can project the way you can, Mrs. Tenby. Everyone!
Everyone!
Oh, I think that went quite well.
In what way?
Well, if we're going to be here all night...
That's not going to happen.
I think some refreshments might be in order.
I could murder a gentleman.
Reach the old pipe.
Oh, I tell you what, I could nip out and get some vino.
It is nearly Christmas, after all.
Sorry. Before we all do run off, do you mind if we just give it one more go? And this time, could everyone just try and give it a bit of effort? Just sing like you mean it, yeah? Come on, it's Christmas. This is all about raising money, you know, helping people. We should be proud of this, yeah?
I hate Christmas.
OK, one more time, after 3. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, and...
Would the foreman please stand? Have you reached a verdict on which you were all agreed?
Yes.
On count 1 of the indictment, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty of murder?
Guilty.
Yes! You find the defendant guilty?
Murderer! Murderer! I'm Uriah's
Order! Sit down. I will have order in this court.
You did it. You did it.
Braden Jennings, you have been found guilty of the charge of murder.
You're dead. Dead!
Order.
You're dead!
Order
You'll see!
in this
You're dead!
court.
Just wait!
Order!
You're dead!
Order!
You'll see! Dead! Dead! I'll kill you! You're dead!
Order!
I raped many times. My family threw me out.
I met this homeless gentleman around the corner and he's got these sores that definitely need looking at.
I should tell Mrs. Tembe.
And if she goes home, she might be killed.
He wanted to spend the day with his mates from school.
More than his mother, so it seems.
So you will fit Zara in there.
Is that blackmail?
Yeah.